Hello, good evening and welcome. My name is Maria Teresa and I'm here to pass forward a self-treatment directed at the lymphatic system. This treatment is inspired to the kinesiological approach of Davide and Margarita, two friends who met and some time ago decided to embark on a journey of well-being and self-awareness through the sense of touch. And so the sequence is directed at the lymphatic system, and it's a journey that we're going to do from the bottom to the top of our body. So what do I do? It's very simple. I just use my sense of touch. So my hands, I remember to breathe as I'm doing this. I send the breathing to the part of the body that I'm touching. And I also pay attention to the body sensations that might arise, the emotions or the thoughts that might arise. So what do? Just simply we place the inner part of the palm of the hand, the center of the palm of the hand, to the center of the plant of the foot. And there we breathe. The aim is to activate the lymphatic stations. It's not that we only have lymph nodes there, but there in the places we're going to touch, there's a higher concentration of lymph nodes. And how do we know that we are activating this station? Because something in our sensation might change, might get warmer, or might experience some tickling or some fluid moving. So I remember to breathe as I'm doing this and to send my breathing there. So next we place the palm of the hand in the area behind the knee, and we do not hold tight, we just simply gently touch that area. The amount of time we spend on each area, it's entirely subjective. Some people might find that they want to spend longer time in some areas, and that's quite alright because everybody has a different proprioception. So you just move on from one station to the next when you feel you want to move on, when your body tells you to move on. Okay, and so we do the same to the other leg. So we take the middle of the palm to the middle of the plant of the foot. Now I'm sitting here because I'm most comfortable sitting in this position. But you can sit anywhere you want, on a chair, on the couch, or you might even choose to do this treatment while lying down. So we imagine to send the breathing there, and we remember to breathe. And we remember to pay attention to what thoughts or sensation might arise. And when we feel something has changed from when we first started, we go again. We place the hand, the middle of the palm of the hand in the area behind the other knee. And we breathe. The objective is really to get to know ourselves better in a different way from what we're used to, through the sense of conscious touch. And next we move to the area of the groin. We place both hands to the area where our leg meets our trunk, and so we just place our hands there like this, and again we send our breathing there. although this is aimed at spending time with ourselves and getting to know ourselves better, by activating the lymphatic system, we indirectly stimulate our immune system and also our diaphragm, which is directly linked to our lymph nodes and the circulation of the lymph inside the system. Okay, and when I'm ready to move on, I place the inner palm, the center of the inner palm, to the inner area of the elbow. And again, I breathe. I imagine to send the breathing there and pay attention to what feelings might surface inside me. And when I feel something has changed, it's time that I take the inner palm of the other hand to the inner part of the elbow to the other side. And I breathe. I personally like to do this sequence lying down. This is my favorite position to do it. And I use it when I want to have a totally relaxing sleeping time. Or if I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm restless, so it's like soothing for me. It's like I give myself a cuddle. And it works. For me, it works. And when it's time to move to the next station, I place again the center of the palm of the hand to the underarm. If you find this position is uncomfortable, you might even just lower your arm and do it like this. We breathe and we pay attention to what happens within. And when it's time to move on, we do the same to the other arm. So we place the center part of the palm of the hand to the inner part of the underarm. And again, if this position is uncomfortable, for me it's more comfortable like this, and I feel my body better like this. But if you feel uncomfortable, you can lower your arm and just rest it on your leg. You remember to breathe, and as you're breathing, and as your breathing time is now developed and maybe got longer and calmer, you might find that it's very useful to decontract your jaw by releasing the lower part of your jawbone. This automatically releases the tension on your neck and shoulders. And when it's time to move on, I again place the palm of the hand in the little indent close to the clavicle, between the clavicle and the neck. I just rest my hand there like this. And again, I send the breathing there. I pay attention to what my hand feels, what I feel within, and to my breathing. And when it's time to move forward, I do the same to the other side. So I place the center part of the palm to the indent between the clavicle and the neck, just like this. And I breathe. ready to move forward, I take the both palms of my hand and I place them around my neck like a scarf. And I breathe. I just stay with myself. I spend time with myself, getting to know myself better. Also, it might help to know that although there are lymph nodes all throughout our system and our body, in the upper part of our body, from the chest above, there's 2/3 of the concentration of the lymph nodes. So by spending time here, we're also helping our immune system, our diaphragm to work better for us. And when I feel something has changed there, I place the middle finger of both hands to the little alcove behind my ears, and I rest my face like I'm holding my head between my hands, and I breathe. The idea is that you love more what you know best. And by getting to know ourselves better, we might end up loving ourselves more. And if we have a good contact with ourselves, we might develop a better contact with the others. Okay, and when I feel this part has also been activated, I place the thumbs also in the alcove behind my ears and my hands, the palm of my hands to the side of my face gently without applying too much pressure, just feeling this area. And I breathe. And when I feel that also this area has been activated, I go to the last station. I place my hands like in a cup shape, and I place them in the area of my neck where the skull meets the spine, and I breathe. And in general, when I come to this area, I feel my breathing has totally improved. And again, you might try to do this sequence in different times of the day, in the morning or in the afternoon, or when you have like a 15 minutes break sometime. For me, it works best in the evenings. As I said before, I love it. Okay, and when you feel that also this area has been activated, we have come to the end of the sequence. I hope you have enjoyed this exercise, and if you liked it, you can share it. It's absolutely free, and if you want, you can go and visit a Facebook page that Davide has created, which is called Massaggiamoci un po', and where you can find more people that are involved in just sharing this just because they want to feel better. Thank you. Bye-bye.